Startup companies often need to attract investors in order to grow. One of the ways they try to do this is by communicating a disruptive vision. They promise that their product or service will fundamentally change things. But are disruptive visions effective? New research by Timo von Baarle of Rotterdam School of Management, Erasmus University, shows that a disruptive vision can indeed attract investors, but there is a price to pay.
Disruption has become a very popular term in business in the past 2 decades. And we see that the business press often talks about powerful market disruptors such as Airbnb or Lyft, and how they fundamentally change, disturb or reorder the ways in which markets, organizations and ecosystems operate. Now, we also see that many young ventures nowadays communicate such a disruptive vision. These disruptive visions are essentially vision communication. Communications about the future, what the venture wants to achieve and what they want to become. And these communications are important for investors. What is surprising, however, is that nobody has so far investigated what the effect is of disruptive visions on ventures' ability to acquire investments. We use data of 918 Israeli startups founded after 2012. What we find is that ventures that communicate a disruptive vision have 22% higher odds of receiving a first round of investment. However, in this first round of investment, they receive 24% less money. For a typical venture in the seed round, this means $87,000 less. For a typical venture in the A round, this means $361,000 less. We also replicated our findings in an online experiment with 253 participants with some investment experience. Expectations of extraordinary return explain the positive effect of disruptive visions. The more a startup's vision communication portrays the image of disruption, the higher the odds are that they will receive a first round of investment. This is because disruption has the power of overthrowing market leaders and changing market order. Also, what's very important here is that investors, if they do not invest in this venture, but the disruption happens, will not be part of the ensuing change in the marketplace. They might be motivated by a fear of missing out. I think that as an entrepreneur, you should be well aware that the content of your vision communication can have a strong effect on how investors perceive your venture, and can therefore affect your ability to acquire investments. The vision statement of your venture has a crucial role in communicating the goals and purpose of the organization and should be crafted with care. In particular, despite the popularity of disruptive visions, we observe that perhaps as an entrepreneur you should use them more carefully. They act as a double-edged sword. If you're dead set on receiving an investment, disruptive visions help you. But if you want to receive large sums of money, then disruptive visions are perhaps not for you.